With the magazine now covering the local elections and starting to get into the local level of politics here in Lehigh Valley, thanks to Robert Trotner for letting me know about the Easton City Council meeting. I actually attended one, and a couple of years ago I attended one in another city here in Lehigh Valley, and just the whole time I was there, I didn't know whether to shake my head or laugh. Okay, so honestly, I really didn't know what I was. I asked Robert. He's been to him before. I said, "Okay, what am I? What's this like? What can I expect to experience?" And he told me about how long they usually last, and gave me a quick idea. And congratulations to Easton City Council and Mayor Sal Panto. Right off, I want to say I was extremely impressed with the way the meeting went. I actually received a good opening course, shall we say, in education in the way things are done. Right, I'm not going to go into Easton City's website and find out. You can find the minutes of the meeting, but right off, how the meeting started after the invocation and Pledge of Allegiance was they officially recognized one firefighter and one former firefighter and one former police officer who recently passed away, and their families were given an official certificate by the city of Easton, and the families were allowed to say a few words. That starting off a meeting that way is very, very impressive. They could have skipped that part, and they didn't. To actually recognize two people who served the city who had recently passed away, it really caught my attention. Overall, the city council meeting, for some reason, there was a low turnout that night. Maybe because of the cold or the weather, or whatever. But the parliamentary procedure, look it up online, it's a long explanation, that I remember from having it back in high school, was present to a T during the meeting. The call to order, the order in which things happened, the roll call for votes, the discussions. There was actually one extended discussion on the topic, and it was very orderly, polite, professional, and what would be expected at a city council meeting. Nothing got out of control. No voices were raised at all. Everything was in a calm and professional tone of voice, and very respectful every person was very respectful to the others, and also to the people who were in attendance. Thank you to Easton City police officers who are there. I mean, I'm sorry, it's the world we live in. Anybody can walk in. Somebody can walk in and something that's very calm and peaceful. All it takes is one person to walk in and everything go to hell. So, thank you to the Easton City police officers who were in attendance. You weren't needed, but you added that overall safety factor to the meeting, and for the people, both the mayor, the city council, and the people attending. Thank you very much. Now, here's the part that really impressed me. At 2 points, the public was allowed to speak. The first one, towards the beginning of the meeting, regarding any topics that will be discussed at the meeting. It was extremely limited, and that makes sense because, hey, when you start off the meeting, you want to keep things flowing, okay? You have to. You want to try and make it as quick as possible. Everybody has other things to do, whether it's appointments, etc. The government officials, the people attending. So that really impressed me. The second time was pretty much open to anything regarding Easton City politics. And Robert Trotner, who is the local representative for Represent Us, was very respectful. Thanked the city council and the mayor for the opportunity to speak about anti-corruption on the topic of anti-corruption and removing the big money from the government. And city council, the mayor, very respectful to him, very polite, very professional, and showed a lot of respect to him and everyone attending. I actually went up and thanked them for the opportunity, for the way the meeting went, and I informed them that I was very impressed with everything. To say it was like my first Easton City Council meeting and my introduction to local politics, essentially. So yeah. Oh, by the way, gotta give you a quick shot of Lehigh River as things are starting to thaw. Sorry about that. But anyway, the other thing that really very highly impressed me about this was the fact that how fast everything moved. The city council and the mayor, it seems like they, even though discussions can get lengthy about topics, that the whole point is, as per parliamentary procedure, to keep everything moving at a slow and as smooth, and as fast as pace as possible. And to, whenever possible, to have issues resolved. That happened at the meeting. So thank you very much to Easton Mayor Sal Panto, the entire city council, the Easton police officers, Robert Trotner. It was an excellent introductory course for myself and the magazine into the local political scene. Michael Phoenix, founder of the magazine. Thank you to everybody for your support. Take care, stay safe. Coming out of spring, so we're coming into spring slowly. Well, it's starting to get warm. I'll see you.